The Bible is a complex and multifaceted text that has been interpreted and reinterpreted over centuries, offering a wealth of wisdom, guidance, and spiritual insight. However, in today's world, it's becoming increasingly difficult to learn the true lessons of the Bible from mainstream media. The reasons for this are numerous, and they boil down to the fact that mainstream media often prioritizes sensationalism, ratings, and entertainment value over accurate and nuanced representation of the Bible's teachings. One major issue with mainstream media's approach to the Bible is that it often relies on soundbites and cherry-picked verses to support a particular agenda or narrative. This can lead to a distorted and superficial understanding of the Bible's message, as well as a lack of context and depth. For example, a news outlet might quote a single verse from the Bible to justify a particular political or social stance, without providing any background information or consideration of the surrounding passages. This not only does a disservice to the Bible itself, but also to the audience, who are left with a shallow and incomplete understanding of the text. Another problem with mainstream media's coverage of the Bible is that it often focuses on controversy and conflict, rather than on the text's core messages of love, compassion, and redemption. This can create a misleading impression that the Bible is primarily a source of division and strife, rather than a source of inspiration and guidance. Furthermore, mainstream media often amplifies the voices of extreme or fringe groups who may use the Bible to justify their own ideologies or agendas, rather than representing the diverse range of perspectives and interpretations that exist within the broader Christian community. Moreover, mainstream media frequently approaches the Bible from a secular or even anti-Christian perspective, which can lead to a lack of empathy and understanding for the beliefs and values of religious individuals. This can result in a kind of biblical literacy, where the media portrays the Bible as a relic of the past or a collection of outdated and irrelevant teachings. This not only ignores the fact that the Bible remains a deeply meaningful and influential text for millions of people around the world, but also overlooks the many ways in which the Bible's teachings continue to shape and inform contemporary culture, politics, and society. In addition, the 24-hour news cycle and the demands of social media can create a culture of instant gratification and quick takes, which is inherently at odds with the slow, reflective, and meditative approach that the Bible requires. The Bible is a text that rewards close reading, careful consideration, and patient reflection, but mainstream media often prioritizes quick soundbites and superficial analysis over in-depth exploration and nuanced discussion. This can lead to a kind of fast-food approach to the Bible, where complex and profound teachings are reduced to simplistic slogans or catchy headlines. Finally, it's worth noting that mainstream media's failure to accurately represent the Bible's teachings is not just a matter of intellectual or cultural laziness, but also of spiritual poverty. The Bible is a text that speaks to the deepest and most profound aspects of human experience, including our relationship with God, our place in the world, and our ultimate destiny. By reducing the Bible to a collection of simplistic moral lessons or political talking points, mainstream media ignores the text's ability to inspire, to comfort, and to transform individuals and communities. In conclusion, while mainstream media may provide some limited insights into the Bible's teachings, it is ultimately an inadequate and insufficient source for learning the true lessons of the text. The Bible requires a deep, nuanced, and reflective approach, which is often at odds with the demands of the 24-hour news cycle and the superficiality of social media. To truly understand the Bible, one must approach it with humility, patience, and a willingness to engage with its complexities in depth, rather than relying on the simplistic and superficial representations that are so often found in mainstream media.